Welcome to my channel Daily Bulletin News. Alex is all in on Kristen's latest scheme, and Maggie presents Konstantin with a prenup. After packing up the last of her things at Titan, Theresa stops by Alex's office. He asks her to drop papers off for Maggie to sign because she's usually not too pleased to see him. Theresa passes. Once she walks out that door, she's all the way done. If she's not going home straight away, he offers to hold onto her hard drive full of everything she did at Bella. He'll guard it. Theresa seductively leans over his desk, calling him a prince. His eyes linger on her cleavage. At the Dimera mansion, Kristen agrees over the phone to chaperone Rachel's field trip. She immediately regrets it upon hanging up. She calls Brady to fill in for her. It'll be the perfect place for him to be with Rachel, considering he can only have supervised visits. Though irritated with her, Brady agrees to it for his daughter. In the square, John muses to Steve how odd it is that Konstantin's ex-wife fell off the grid. Maybe Konstantin had something to do with it. Steve says if he killed his ex-wife, there's no telling what he'll do to Maggie. With his visa expiring, John worries Konstantin will ramp up his efforts to get Maggie's money before he has to leave. That's why they can't let their guard down, Steve says. At the Kyriakis mansion, Maggie shocks Sander and Sarah with news of her and Konstantin's engagement. She explains it's in name only to make up for what Victor did to him. Sander calls it insane and dangerous. "You can't do this, Maggie. We won't let you." At Titan, Alex asks Theresa to dinner, but she has to job hunt. He assures her there's no rush on her moving out if she's worried about rent. Besides, once the will clears probate, he'll be back at the mansion. She's genuinely happy for him. However, she likes to earn her keep and won't rest until she finds something. He pensively watches her leave and lets out a long breath. Alex arrives at the Kyriakis mansion with Maggie's Titan contract. Before she signs, she discloses that she is marrying Konstantin so he can stay in the country. Alex votes no on that decision. Maggie reminds him it's not up to him. She tells him to leave the contract and to see himself out. Sander follows him. Though understanding, Sarah tells Maggie if Konstantin hurts her, forget Sander, he'll have her to answer to. When Theresa runs into Konstantin in the park, he suggests they have a double wedding. She assures him she's doing her damnedest to drive Alex crazy. He's already taken 2 cold showers today, so they're close. He suggests she make her move. At the Dimera mansion, Kristen talks with someone on the phone about setting up a scholarship. Upon hanging up, she vows to get in the board's good graces. Rachel enters the living room with a permission slip for Kristen to sign. When she learns her daddy is going, Rachel asks for mommy to go too. Kristen promises they're working on getting along better, but it's best if Rachel just spend tomorrow with her dad. Kristen tells her she has a boyfriend named Alex, who she thinks Rachel will really like. When Rachel runs off to get a cookie, Kristen calls Alex to come over. After Alex hangs up in the Kyriakis foyer, Sander approaches him. He vows to do what he can to keep Maggie from marrying Konstantin. Theresa sits with Brady at the pub. She tears up feeling like a failure, both professionally and personally. Brady hypes her up and says she has the power to decide what she wants. She thought she wanted money and a demanding job, but maybe that's where she went wrong. Instead of pursuing what she's passionate about and making it work with someone she loved, her gaze lingers on Brady. She got sidetracked. She made money her priority. Who the hell said you can't have it all? Brady wonders. Theresa leans in. Maybe I can have it all, she says with a soft smile. In the square, Steve questions the sincerity of Konstantin's forgiveness. Konstantin passes by. He cheerfully states he's forgiven John because if anyone is to blame, it's Steve. He knew Victor was destroying John's life, but he never tried to stop it. In fact, Steve let John suffer all these years while keeping his mouth shut. After he departs, Steve asks John if he's buying any of that. Konstantin's just trying to create a rift between them. John glowers. Kristen leads Alex to her bedroom, suggesting they escalate things to make Brady and Theresa sick with jealousy. Perhaps he spends the night with her, so Rachel sees him in the morning and tells Brady, "Oh, cool. So now this part of the plan involves traumatizing your child?" "No," she purrs, cozying up to him. They will just cuddle, but Brady will think they had mad, passionate sex. Plus, Alex not coming home will send a powerful message to Theresa. Alex thinks Rachel is smart and will see right through it. If they're going to do it, they need to go for it. He deeply kisses her. She rips open his shirt and pushes him to the bed. She crawls on top of him, and they continue to make out passionately. After Brady brightens her mood at the pub, Theresa says she should go home. To Alex, Brady grimaces. What the hell is going on? Theresa lowers her eyes. Brady takes it back. It's none of his business. He just hopes whatever is going on with Alex makes her happy. She tells him they are just roommates, but not with benefits. He asks if she wants it to change. She's not sure. Maybe she overreacted by breaking up with him. Maybe she pushed him too far. Konstantin brings Maggie flowers and a box of chocolates at the mansion. Maggie hands him a prenup. He flinches but happily signs it. She puts it in the wall safe as Konstantin intently watches. In the square, Sarah tries to help Sander wrap his mind around Maggie marrying Konstantin. Sander wants Maggie to find happiness, just not with a gold-digging reprobate with ties to organized crime. It won't be possible to accept that man into their family. Stay tuned and subscribe to the channel.